Hello and welcome back to Springlock Lab Animatronics. Today I'm going to show an endo head variation I had made that I thought would have worked, but sadly it failed in the long run. Here I can show the model at first. First, this was the original model here. It had no jaw, kind of looked like a weird piece of plastic, but this one actually had a face look. It could be split into multiple pieces, printed and assembled all in one go. So I thought it would be a new line of endo to work with, but unfortunately it was not, as there are a few key design flaws. One, the jaw. It was way too small to fit in the gap, so it got crushed, and when you tried to open it, it would just close the jaw and do multiple fidgetings. And then there's the eyes. This had very little clearance. This can barely open it. And then the eyes themselves kind of move the eyelids around, have a little space to work with. Along with the fact that I put a lot of work into it, like the paint, which took a bit to keep putting multiple coats to get the silver look and then the weathering effect. But it did have some technical success, as the eyes did work and the jaw could open. And for a short time I was able to put it in one of these. Unfortunately, the wire for the jaw broke. So this doesn't work anymore, so it's kind of a husk. But other than that, it worked. And I didn't even have to get the code for it since I had the old code right there. So you can see the Godfather finishing. The eyes open and all that. They close, then the jaw does some more fidgeting. As you can see, it doesn't properly open. So it was a technical success, but not really. It could have worked if I had put a bit more time in the design process, as I kind of wanted to speed through the process of getting it printed, and I didn't take the time to redesign it even after I knew it wasn't working. I kept printing more and more of the same thing after knowing it wasn't working. I've learned to take more time with the models to see what's wrong with them, if they don't work, and then fix them, and that's led to less failures in the printing process, unlike in the past. There are better models after this. The FNAF 1 endo head is a way better model than this head, which I will show in a bit, and maybe after the prototype arm I will show in the next video. I'll show it after that, and then I can show some proto designs I have for spring locks. Even though they don't use springs, they do use magnets. And then I can see where I can go from there, because that'll bring me to present date of everything I built in the past 2 years. Maybe I can figure out some other animatronics. You can put them in the comments, whatever you would like me to build. This would be the end of the video. It would help if you would like or subscribe, but it doesn't hurt if you don't, but it would really help if you do. And it would also really help if you would consider sharing this with others and recommending it. Thank you and goodbye.